Hey, I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. And have you ever joined a gym and stopped going after about a week because you lost motivation, even though they were going to be charging you for the next year? You don't need to feel bad. It's not your fault. I was looking through some research recently that came from Baylor University just down the street, and I wanted to share it with you. So here's something interesting. When Baylor University recently tried to do a study on individual exercise behavior, something weird happened. After teaching 53 female college students a specific weight training workout, the researchers instructed them to do it on their own for the next 6 weeks. The idea was to measure how hard they'd push themselves 3 times a week for 6 weeks if left to their own devices. But unfortunately, these researchers never got to find out what happened with these 53 co-eds, because every one of them dropped out of the study. A Baylor researcher said we wanted to watch individual efforts, but without social support, the participants said that they didn't feel confident in the gym, much less exercising. You can't not ignore the power of social support in getting your weight loss and fitness goals. So when people come to me and they want to talk about the 3 things that can help them get where they want to be, you need support. And there's different levels, but the idea is to have it coming from multiple directions. But let's talk about the 3 big that you can take care of on your own. So number 1 is finding a training partner. And a training partner is a person that is like-minded, but they don't have to have necessarily, be at the same level of, they can have years of experience, or you can be the one with more of a veteran and they're a beginner. But ideally, you're having the same goals of, dropping weight or getting ready for a marathon. Whatever your specific goal is, you want a training partner that will actively participate and has a similar schedule as yours. So, if they're an evening exercise or you're a morning, it's not going to work. But finding someone that's like-minded with a similar schedule that can help support you and you support them in your endeavors. And it's the biggest thing with having a training partner is just showing up and just having that person to bounce things off of. I got into a program 3 years ago that was challenging enough that I knew that if I didn't have a training partner, I probably was going to drop out. So I recruited one of my clients to stick with me, and she's been with me like 2-3 years now, and it makes all the difference in the world having a training partner. And I've noticed when you get older, it's harder to find good ones. So, expect it to be a challenge, and sometimes you have to kind of like try a couple different people. It's almost like dating. You're gonna kiss a lot of frogs, but you'll find the right one, and then you're like, this is awesome. Because having a training partner makes everything more fun, and it's just easier because you're not all on your own. Number 2, online support. Research shows over and over, even online support works well and increases your motivation and the idea that you'll have a higher success rate with online support. I recommend Facebook. Facebook works. Getting into some of these free groups that do recipes and exercise support and, hey, what did you do today? But also one that I've recommended for years is sparkpeople.com. It's free. It gives you community. It gives you workouts. It gives you diets, and it gives you forums and boards that you can talk to other people that are on the same path. It's a journey to losing weight and getting into shape, and they're all at different levels. So if you're out in the country, you're far away from a gym, or you're just not a big group person, your schedule just won't allow it, and you have to work out at home, get some online support. It makes all the difference in the world. And the third thing is joining a program, finding a good personal training program or a fitness boot camp that can get you where you want to go. And not all personal trainers or coaches or boot camps are the same. So you want to be looking for something that has these 3 components. And it's what we call in our program the 3 R's of real and lasting results. When you're looking for a program to join, and it's an investment sometimes, it's not unusual, there's a monetary investment, but you want to find these 3 things in there so you can get long-term motivation and support. Number 1 is a coach and or a group. So when you're looking for a coach, you want to find a coach that has experience and is specialized in whatever your goals are. If you're looking to lose weight, you want to find a coach who's coached hundreds, if not thousands of people to lose weight. If you're looking to run a marathon, you want to find a coach that specializes in running and getting people ready for long distance events. And not necessarily, people like you, because if you see a bunch of like high schoolers and college kids that he's coached, they're not you in your 30s, 40s, or 50s with 30 pounds, extra, and you want to get ready for a marathon. So you want to find a coach that specializes in what your goals are and has experience, because just like a surgeon, you don't want to be number 3, you want to be number 3,000. So he's seen your problems before and knows how to fix it. Number 2 in that group is a group. The more support you have, and we know that your perceived effort, when you're working out in a group, your perceived effort of output of, literally physical output is lower when you're with other people. So you'll be working harder, but you won't feel like it. It's just one of those things that works. And the more people you have on your side, the better you'll do. So finding a coach and or a group to get you where you want to be, and ideally those 2 things, a good coach, a good group, and if you have a training partner, you're bulletproof with those 3 things. So you're also looking in this program, repetitions. You need a program that's long enough that your new habit becomes your habit. And the only way to do that is through repetition. You got to get enough of those repetitions in so that new habit is automatic, or your rituals. It's just got to be automatic. And so that's why our programs are like 6, 12, and 18 months. It takes at least 6 months from my surveys and talking to different clients over time to get that thing to where it's just automatic, and that's what you do, and you miss it if it's not there. Getting enough repetitions, and that's also why we encourage in the very beginning of our programs, we don't worry too much about what the exercise is, what the nutrition, it's showing up. Because showing up is going to make or break you and your program and your results. And the third thing is reframing. And that's where when you find the right group and the right coach and you're in it long enough, over time, your brain changes and who you are and what you do changes and how you eat, and it's automatic. That's reframing how you see yourself, how you see food, how you see your habits, and that exercise is just a part of your day. It's reframing. It takes time. So those are the 3 R's of real and lasting results. It's not about walking on the treadmill for 15 or 20 minutes and throwing some weights around and you're bored and it's terrible. This is normal. You gotta have support. You gotta have a program that will get you where you want to be within a certain amount of time so you can stay motivated. So if you found this video to be helpful, like, comment, or share. I would love to hear about what your experiences have been with, showing up and what worked for you to stay consistent over time. Share this video to your friends, and we would appreciate some support. And if you would like to meet with me or one of my coaches, talk about your goals, what you're looking to accomplish, you can opt in for a free consult. We can do it by phone. It takes about 10 minutes is how we start. And you can opt in above or below this video. I would love to speak with you, find out a little bit more about you, what you're looking to accomplish. And I hope this video has helped you, and I hope we can talk soon. I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Firm Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. Talk to you later.